What's going on, babies? Welcome back to the vault. Again, third upload. Third review, and the film I'll be reviewing is Sonic 2. Watched this ages ago. Should just uploaded it. Let's just jump straight into it. This one opens with a catch-up with Dr. Robotnik as he's marooned on the Mushroom Planet before we get a badass entrance and introduction to Knuckles. Really fun cast for this one. Ben Schwartz returns to voice the speedy blue icon and is joined once again by James Marsden and Tika Sumpter, who play Sonic's adoptive human parents. Schwartz is also joined by Colleen O'Shaughnessy, who voices Tails, and Idris Elba, who voices an aggressive Knuckles. Both are great additions to the cast. There are also more than a couple standouts for me. Natasha Rothwell, who reprises the role of Maddie's sister. She gets to show her comedic chops in one particular scene as a bride scorned. Idris Elba also offers up some funny one-liners. The absolute gem for me, though, was Jim Carrey, who reprises his role as the mentally unstable Robotnik. I didn't think Carrey could up the crazy from the first one, but he goes above and beyond in this, which I absolutely loved. Story for this one catches back up with the blue blur as more characters are introduced from the games. Sonic and his new chums must battle against Dr. Robotnik in order to retrieve the Chaos Emerald. I didn't think I'd enjoy this second installment as much as I did the first, but I found myself enjoying it more. Not only is the scale and action bigger, but the script smartly slows down in places to allow some really sweet and organic character interaction and character development. It felt like every character was able to shine no matter the length of screen time. And there's also plenty of laughs to go around, whether it's Jim Carrey acting an absolute unhinged maniac, using his leg as an air guitar, or Rachel aiming to mow down the federal agent that fed her a pack of lies. There's hijinks for both kids and adults. I think this film's main strength was that it sticks to the games to a steep degree. There's elements that will appeal to die-hard fans and people who just want an enjoyable movie experience like myself. So many game to film adaptations stray away from the source material that made it so popular in the first place. I'm glad to see Sonic hasn't done that, but because they keep in step with the source material, once they have kind of played out the source material, they then allow themselves to take some creative license and add in their own little things, which really works. Another really strong aspect in this film is the CGI and special effects. Sonic and the gang don't look super realistic, which you don't want anyway. You want them to sort of look a little like their video game counterparts. But the way the three interact, with their surroundings and vice versa is truly, magnificent, especially the way air plays through the fur of each of them, not to mention the level of detail, when their fur is wet or has sand or dirt in it. The action sequences, thanks to the CGI, is bigger and better in the second installment. Each scene showcases the powers and talents of each of the three. There's some pretty cool fights between Knuckles and Sonic, and the last action set piece is truly exciting and thrilling. It's just big and beautiful and a feast for the eyes. I'm incredibly excited for the third installment. If they do one, which I hope they do, these films can only get better, honestly. The only thing I learned was that Tails isn't a girl. So many years of my life being alive, I generally thought, he was a girl for the longest time. But there we have it, guys. There's my review for Sonic 2. Let's jump to the two most important questions. Question number one, would I recommend this film? I would 100% recommend this film. I wasn't a huge fan of the Sonic games when I was a kid. So obviously going into these films, I'm just going in as like a normal, person who loves films. But I thoroughly enjoyed this film, much more than I thought I would. It's just fun. It's it's funny. It's heartfelt. It's sweet. If you enjoyed the first one, 100% go watch this film. And if you've got kids who enjoyed the first one, definitely take them to this. Question number two: does this film belong in the vault? I guess my only issues with this film is, was that some of the lines of dialogue were a little cheesy and cringe. That and the film was 2 hours long. It could have benefited from being trimmed down just a little, maybe 5-10 minutes. But those are minor things. Like I said, this is just such a fun film, such a sweet, endearing film. So there's that little diamond star. It's gone off, followed by the blue blur himself. There we have it, guys. If you've seen Sonic 2 already, which you probably already have, if you loved it, let me know what you loved down in the comments below. If you hated it, I'd be interested to know what you hated. And as always, if you like what I'm doing here, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe this video with your friends, your pets, your families, your friendly neighbourhoods. Speedy Hedgehogs. Until the next one, peace, love, my dudes.